chilling. Hunting a new spot today. Got about an hour before the end of shooting hours, and I'm right on the edge of a bedding area. I'm about 20 yards off a really heavily used trail. I'm in the mountains outside of San Diego, about 45 minutes east of downtown San Diego. Noof, what's up, brother? I didn't decide to come out until about 2 o'clock today. So, but I'm in a completely new spot. I'm about 20 yards off a really, really heavily used trail into a bedding area. So we'll see what happens. I've never hunted this little area. No signs of actual, I haven't seen an actual deer yet. But I kind of hiked in back up there a little bit towards the bedding area. And I've seen more deer sign back there than I have any other area that I've hunted. So this area looks promising. I did see deer shit that looked like it was maybe 2 hours old. It was still shiny. So I'm hoping this little area pays off. Like I said, as of yesterday, I was over it. I was just going to call it a season and regroup and come back next year, but I was sitting at home about 1 o'clock, sitting on the back porch, and something just told me I couldn't let it go. I got one tag left to fill. I got basically the end of today, and then Tuesday that I can hunt. I can't hunt tomorrow, so I got other shit I gotta take care of. I gotta be a grown adult and be responsible. So something told me just fuck it, grab the bow, and go. I didn't do any of my ritualistic shit. I didn't do the scent killer shower. I didn't wash my hunting clothes after yesterday. So I have very, very, very low expectations, but I can't kill a deer from the couch. And I figure if I go do the exact opposite of everything I've done all year, then I'll probably still have the exact same results. This is an area I've been looking at for, I don't know, a year and a half on the map and never really walked in here. So here I am. And it looks, now that I've put boots on the ground, it looks 10 times better than it did on the map. So hopefully it works out. But if everything goes and works out the way that it looks like this area goes, the deer should be coming from over there, crossing right behind that dead tree about 15, 20 yards, continuing on down between those two trees down their trail. Water source is out that way, so we'll see what happens. I'm about 3/4 of a mile from a little lake or pond or whatever you want to call it. So now I could go closer to the water, but That's where all the hikers and mountain bikers are. So I'm hoping that because they're over here, it's pushing the deer over to this side. So we'll see what happens. All we can do now is just sit and wait. I forgot my rangefinder in the truck because I was in a hurry to get out here. I got out here late, and I wasn't going to walk back to get it. So right now I'm going on all my ranges are guesstimation. But I've been shooting enough at the house that I'm confident in my eyeballing my range out to about 40 yards. Like, I don't know how well you can see it, but that tree next to that rock, I'm going to call that 35 yards. You know, Drum Cartel, that just might be the way your mom got around. And just for all you midnight tokers out there, this is the ultimate way to make it look like you're not burning one. Everybody thinks you're smoking a cigarette. Don't even look at it twice. Drop the phone. So it says there's 29 people watching. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm trying to build a channel. After Tuesday, when deer season's over, I'm going to be switching over to a lot of fishing and outing content. I got the GoPro mounted up on the helmet, so I'll be doing a lot of live riding on the dirt bike and a lot of stuff in the Jeep. And I'm on a mission to catch a sturgeon out of the lake out here. It's going to be a really fun 2025 with the content plans I have. I'd really like to get up to 500 subscribers so that I can kind of make all this worthwhile. Not that it's not worthwhile already, but the more subscribers I get, the better the content I get. I don't know, but you can get some fucking tourists in a van. You know, it's funny you bring that up, Noof, because the other day we had some of the wife's work friends over, and one of them had mentioned seeing that video. God, that stinks. I mean, it's so fucking loud out here. Fact of the matter is, at this point in the season, I don't really care. God damn, that smells. Oh, God, I'm gonna fucking stink. But you know what? I'm gonna stink like deer piss. Jesus, that's strong. At this point, fuck. I just gotta shut the fuck up. I'm being super loud. Fuck. God damn, that fuck deer urine stinks. But hopefully it stinks in the right way to the deer. We'll see. I have extremely low expectations for this today. Now, the road is straight out that way. It kind of winds around down through here, makes a big bend, and comes up over this one, and then, zigzags back through the woods. But I have seen quite a few deer crossing the road there, coming this way. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get to shoot a deer on camera for you guys. And since I'm hunting on an either sex tag right now, I don't care if it's a buck or a doe. The first deer I see, I'm breaking her heart. Now, say what you want about shooting does, but until somebody can give me a recipe to make antlers really soft and edible, I don't give a shit about antlers. I care about meat. I got the wind in my favor. I didn't even bring my tree saddle because, like I said, this is a last minute. I didn't decide until almost 2 o'clock to come out here. So I'm just basically sitting in a bush right off to the side of what looks to be a really well-used trail. So hopefully something pans out. Yes, exactly, Anthony. Fill the freezer. That's my goal. With prices of groceries and all that shit, well, I'll shoot a fucking doe. I don't care. If anybody can give me a reason that you shouldn't shoot a doe, I'm still not going to listen. Does cook up just as good as bucks. Now, the other day, I believe it was Friday that I was out. I did see a rather nice buck, pretty good sized buck for public land, and I started stalking in on him. By the time I got about 60 yards, it was just too dark to shoot. I picked up, I raised up my bow and just to see my sight pin, and I couldn't even see my sight pin, so it would have been an ethical shot, and I'm not going to take a non-ethical shot. I could have shot a fawn, but I'm not going for that. Now, if it comes down to like last light on the last day of the season, I still won't shoot a fawn, but I will shoot a yearling just for the meat. But at this point, let me see, what time is it? It's I've only got about an hour left to legal shoot today, so we'll see what happens. I do know the drive home's going to suck because my whole truck's going to smell like deer piss. But I really don't care. So if a deer does come in, here's what's going to happen is I'm going to try to throw the phone in my pocket and see if I can get the shot live. I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll see. Tap that like button, guys. Help me out with the algorithms here. There's 2040 here, and it'd be kind of nice to have at least 20 likes on the video. I'm really trying to build up this channel. Like I said, after New Year's, I'll be doing a lot of off-road content and a lot of fishing content, as well as other random shit. Yes. Thank you, Anthony. Anthony, you know what? You've always been legit here and on Tony's page. So we're going to, there you go, brother. And if you guys haven't followed Noof, go check Noof's page out. He's got some pretty cool content. And he's a funny motherfucker. That dude will make you laugh like no other. And Noof, I don't know if you know or not, but you do have the powers of the fucking superiority of all the mods. You can block and time out and all that shit, all the mods. Yeah, guys, I recommend checking out Noof's channel. Dude's fucking hilarious. He's also got some badass metal work that he does that some of you guys might appreciate. And he's a hell of a grower as well. So go show his channel some love also. Ooh, I hear something cracking in the woods over there. I'm gonna kind of shut up for a minute and see what's moving. It could very well be a cow. But there was movement over there. News channel doesn't have a rhyme or a reason, but his shit is fucking hilarious. In the words of Subcool, fem seeds are for pussies. Noof is one of the only people I've ever seen in my life that's been able to pick up an outdoor grow and move it. How the fuck he accomplished that, I don't know. But he did. Yeah, brother, I don't know how you fucking pulled that off, but it's definitely a feat of engineering. Even if I don't get a deer today, this is just a perfect place to spend a Sunday afternoon. I haven't seen a person since I've been out here. I love that. If all works out the way it looks on paper, the deer are going to be coming out of the bedding area back that way and traveling down through here. So we'll see what happens. But there's so much sign right back there. It's unbelievable. I've seen more deer sign right back there than I have all season. Wind's changing a little bit. Noof, did you completely move off the old lady's property, or are you still on that property? Oh, okay. So you decided to move to a different spot. Tanja, what's happening? Yeah, I'm out here making a whole shitload of noise in the deer woods. I should shut my damn mouth, but it is what it is. Yeah, probably because I'm trying to talk as quiet as I can. I don't know if you guys just heard the on we had any. The turkey are probably moving towards their roost, which means the deer should be up and moving around. God, I really wish I would have brought my tree saddle because even this tree would be perfect for a tree saddle. There's just perfect little area for saddle hunting. But this is an area I've never hunted. Um, as a crow flies, I'm about 3 miles from my normal spot. But my normal spot's been blown out with hikers and mountain bikers. So I figured I'd come over here and give this a try. I've been looking at this area on the map for about 2 years and never really walked back in here. And even though it's, end of the season, I only got the rest of today. I can't hunt tomorrow because I got to be an adult and do things. And then Tuesday the season closes. So I'm going to come in here probably Friday. And I'm going to put a bunch of my cameras out here and just going to start scouting for next season already. I didn't do my scouting this year like I did for last year. And it's shown in the fact that we're 3 days before the end of the season, or 2 days, whatever you want to call it now. And I still have a tag to fill. But next season I'm gonna hammer the shit out of my scouting and hopefully fill all my tags within the first couple weeks of the season. I mean, this area, even if I don't see a deer today, how can you complain about being out in this like this on a Sunday afternoon? The loudest thing out here is me, which is probably why I won't see a deer. Now, I know for a fact I walked way back in here just to look at some spots I've seen on the map. And I figured there might be some bedding areas back there. And I walked way back in there when I first got out here today. And there is more trails and more deer sign than I've seen in any of the spots I've hunted all year. So I know for a fact that back in there is a bedding area. And one of the main trails is running right here. I'm 20 yards off the main deer trail, so it goes right around that rock right here. You got this tree and this rock. It goes right around that and keeps kind of going down and around. So that tells me that they're coming and going through here quite a lot. It's just a matter of this dude sitting out here talking on a live stream and being all loud that's probably keeping him away. But I will be hiking out here quite a bit through the rest of the winter and all summer. I'm probably going to put 18, 20 trail cameras out this year. This spot's going to get a few, and there's a couple other spots I'm going to drop them out. And I'm also planning on coming out with my tree saddle, just random days, and just sitting up in the tree just to watch and observe. I won't bring my bow with me. And I won't be in full camo and all that, but I will be doing some hardcore scouting this year. That one? Or that one? The water is kind of, go down around here, down around this little hillside, and then you got to cross the road, and about a quarter mile across the road is a little pond. But there's a bunch of natural springs in the woods out here, and what we've done is they've built those like the guzzlers for cattle. They look like a concrete fire ring, and they basically shove a pipe down into the underground springs that slowly fills those guzzlers. There's water out here all year for the cattle because a bunch of the cattle farmers around here have grazing rights. Now, about mid-November, they take the cattle off the mountain and drop them down to lower elevation. But those guzzlers still provide water all year for, everything else that lives out here. Well, no, considering that would be southeast that way. Because, if you look at the tree, moss only grows on the north side of a tree. And the sunset is that way. So east, straight in front of me. Well, kind of straight in front of me. Be like that way. Good. Are you sure you can count that high? I'm sure the pixels are probably smarter than you are. I didn't even refill my water when I came out here. I'm almost out of water. Yo, Uzi, you're lucky you even see the fucking video. I'm in an area that should not have cell service. I'm in the middle of the goddamn mountains. I'm surprised I have cell service. I only got like 45 minutes left to go shooting light. Hopefully, with the next 45 minutes, a deer walks by. I'm gonna kind of shut up for a few minutes and see if me being quiet helps any. I don't think it will, but it's worth a try. Ooh, the temperature just dropped about 10 degrees all of a sudden. I just heard something move through the brush back there. Hopefully it's a deer coming this way. That's the one thing I don't like about being on the ground is I can't get a real good view everywhere. Up in the tree saddle, I can see everything. I should have brought the trees. With the tree saddle, I would have been up on one of these trees. And I'd have a great view of everything. Yeah, Mason, I'm actually surprised I even have cell service to have the camera on and doing a live video. Hey, there's 19 of y'all in here. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get it up to at least 20 likes. I keep seeing, I don't know if you can see it on camera. You see that? Down at the base of the tree, right there, there's that like black spot. Every time I look over, I think it's something. I think it's a deer. But I know it's just a tree that fell over. Okay, I hear some noise over there. I'm gonna shut up. That's where the deer should be coming from. We're in the middle of nowhere. Surprised I even have saw coverage to be able to turn the camera on. Okay, I can hear someone walking back there. Classic through the brush. If all my predictions are right, the deer should be coming from that direction. Yeah, I didn't bring any deer calls. They don't really work that well on the mule deer. I see a lot of guys try whitetail tactics on mule deer and don't understand why it doesn't work. Yeah, they've already rutted here. The rut was not that good this year. The weather is extremely weird. This whole area should be covered in snow right now, and we haven't had a single snowfall yet. We haven't even had rain out here in like 3 months, 4 months. Something's got the woodpecker pissed off up that way. What time is it? Fuck. It's already 4:45. I only got like 30 minutes left of legal shooting hours at the most. Sunsets at 4:48. But as you can see, it's still sunny as shit. So I'm gonna stick it out until the very last fucking light. Yeah, it's blurry. because I shouldn't even have cell service from that. I'm actually surprised the camera's even on right here. Yeah, we don't get a lot of snow here. We should at least a little bit. But it's, we're in a La Nina. So the jet stream has changed and the weather patterns changed. Which means, probably next year it's going to be a gnarly winter. Yeah, I'm in San Diego. San Diego County has one of the lowest hunter success rates in the nation. They issue 3,000 rifle tags in San Diego County, and of those 3,000 people, there's less than a 3% success rate. For archery hunters like myself, there's less than a 1% success rate. Places like Michigan, Texas, Ohio, and Illinois have more deer killed in a single week than we have in the entire season. Yeah, you guys have some monster whitetails out there in Iowa too. That's actually on my list of places to hunt. Iowa and Ohio have some monster deer. Casey, do me a favor and leave a comment on one of my videos so that I can find you, and we'll definitely talk about that, because I do want to do a lot of out-of-state hunting in the next couple of years. Because as you guys can tell, there ain't shit for deer out here. Luke, Montana is on my bucket list as well. That's actually on my list of places to buy property when I escape California for free America. Yeah, I've been putting in for elk tags for 12 solid years out here, and I still have not drawn an elk tag in California. Yeah, Luke, I do make hunting content. Most of my hunting content lately has just been live videos like this. Deer season ends on Tuesday, so as of Tuesday, my content's going to be switching over from deer to a lot of fishing content. I'm on a mission to catch a sturgeon out of the lakes out here, as well as a lightning trout, and I'll be doing a lot of content on the dirt bike and in the Jeep as well. So definitely subscribe, because I'm going to be doing some really cool shit come 2025. I'm going to actually start focus on, building up my channel and getting shit going. And then out at the lake I've been fishing at, I get really good cell service out there, so my video quality is a lot better. And then I'm going to be doing a lot of GoPro video out in the deserts out here in Southern California. I don't know if I'm going to actually race this year, but if I do end up doing some of the races, I'll be doing live desert races. And what I can't do on a live, I'll definitely be doing videos of the desert races. So it's going to be really cool 2025. I am on that mission to catch that big giant sturgeon in these lakes, as well as the lightning trout. And if you guys have never seen a lightning trout, Google up lightning trout and take a look at those things. They're freaking cool looking. It's like a fish you've never seen before. And they say that the lightning trout, the meat is extremely close to salmon. Yeah, sturgeon are they're one of the fish that goes from freshwater to salt, similar to sted. They're now protected in California, so they're catch and release only. But so the meat from the lightning trout is a deeper red than most freshwater fish. It really looks like salmon. And sturgeon, they look like a freaking dinosaur in a lake. The world record sturgeon right now is, I believe, 22 feet long and over 1,600 pounds. Now, they say that the average sturgeon caught out of the lake that I've been fishing, it's a high mountain lake. It's the highest elevation lake we have in San Diego County. They say the sturgeon in that lake average 5 to 7 feet. yeah, that's kind of in my works. Like I said, deer season on Tuesday. Archery season here ended with rifle season. Um, 2 days before Thanksgiving, but I'm hunting on what they call an A22 tag, which is an either sex split season tag. It starts with archery season, which is the beginning of September, the first weekend of September, and that tag goes until mid-October. And then there's a 2-week break in that tag where you cannot use that tag. And 2 weeks later, that tag opens up again with rifle season, a week after rifle season, and goes until New Year's Eve. So I usually get my archery only tag and my A2 tag because you can only get 2 tags in California. My archery only tag is already done. So at this point, I'm going to hunting this A22 tag, and I will be shooting the first deer I see between now and Tuesday. I don't care if it's a buck or a doe. I just care about filling the freezer. And then, yeah, they're a dinosaur shark. The sturgeon are gnarly. Now, as of probably Wednesday, I'll be out at the lake, and I'll be doing a live video from the lake as well. Just put a bunch of rainbow trout in there Friday from Mount Lassen, and the average Mount Lassen trout's about 2.5 pounds. But I'm looking for those lightning trout and that sturgeon. Awesome, Casey. I will find it and we'll be in touch about that Iowa thing. I'd love to get some information. Let me check the time here. All right. It's 5 o'clock in California. I have about 15 to 20 minutes left of legal shooting light. I can still see my pins. So I'm going to sit out here until I can't even see my pins. We're down to the wire on this season, and I can't hunt tomorrow because I got responsibilities I got to take care of tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I'll make it out Tuesday or not. So this may be my last hunt of the year. If I do come out Tuesday, I'll be out here at about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I will be here until I either kill a deer or until it gets dark and the season's over. What'd you catch them on, just out of curiosity, Anthony? Did you catch them just regular trout fishing, or were you trying to target them? I hear about a lot of guys catching them on power bait and the power eggs. This is really frustrating. I haven't seen shit in the last couple days. Come on, dear. They should be up and moving right now. If I do shoot one in the next few minutes, it's gonna suck to track it in the dark out here. Okay, let's hit that like button. Let's try to get it up to at least 10 before I kill this live stream. I'm getting to the point where it's getting hard to see. Every rock and every log is starting to look like a deer. We really don't have those out here. It's anywhere from on the lake. It's anywhere from like $5 to $20 just for a lake permit to be able to fish that lake, and it's a limit of 5 trout. Now, lakes like Lake Hemet is expensive, and Diamond Valley Lake is expensive, but Diamond Valley is a man-made reservoir. It's the biggest reservoir in Southern California, and it's beautiful. But they have I have all kinds of different fish in there. And then come probably March, late February, early March, I'm going to start fishing Lake Dixon, where anybody knows anything about bass fishing, that's where Dottie was caught. And if you don't know what Dottie is, look up Dottie the bass. She was a world record bass caught out here. And by the time the fishing game got out there to do the official weight, she had lost a couple of pounds of water weight and didn't qualify. But Dottie is a monster bass, and she has definitely got some of her offspring in that lake. But like I said, come probably midweek this week, I'm going to start doing a lot of fishing content and a lot of desert and off-road content. Ocotillo Wells is a 30-minute drive from my house, so I'll be doing a lot of stuff out there. I'll be hitting Glamis, all the popular, well-known hotspots, and doing some content out there on the dirt bike, as well as the Jeep. Check my sight pin here. I can barely see my sight pins. Looks a lot brighter on camera. I can barely see my sight pins. I'm going to give this probably 5 more minutes and call it a day. And then, like I said, I can't come back out tomorrow. Even though I'm retired, I gotta do some adulting tomorrow. But I may be back out here Tuesday. So we'll see. I went against everything I knew today when I came out. Normally I wash everything I wear, right down to my underwear. I do it. I do a little laundry right before I leave the house, and I wash that in the Scent Killer laundry soap. And I usually shower in the Scent Killer body wash. But today I didn't do any of that. So I'm not surprised I haven't seen any deer. But at the same point, it's been a really, really brutal year. And I've only heard about 3 deer killed in this area. And when I say this area, I mean up on this mountain. God, it's amazing how much brighter the camera makes everything look. It's like behind that tree line where it looks like it's really sunny. It's not very sunny down there to me, to the naked eye. And then down here in these trees, it's hard pressed to see through the trees now. New for some reason. I believe you. That could only happen to you, my friend. Hey guys, let's see, what time is it here? 5:15. Live shoot is over in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna unlock this arrow that I got knocked up and start making my way out of here. I really wanted to stick that into a deer's heart today, but ain't gonna happen. Oh, well, that was fucking great. Step on a steak and break it and make a shitload of noise. Alright. Low I'm wearing some little thick gloves. It's been so hot up here that I haven't needed any of my winter gear. I'm wearing my Hex light gear, which is basically really thin sweats, and got a pair of Dickies shorts underneath them, which, you know, for December I should be up here in fucking thick ass cold weather gear, but it's, when I got here at 3 o'clock or 2:30, it was 66 degrees out here. I don't know if you guys hear that, but walking through this shit's like walking through potato chips. Alright guys, I'm gonna start making my way out of here. I'll probably lose cell service, so if I do, you know, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and like I said, starting up probably the middle of this coming week, maybe the end of the week, my content's going to switch from the deer hunting content to a lot of fishing and a lot of off-road stuff. So hit that subscribe, and you guys will see a bunch of cool shit coming up in 2025. As of right now, I'm going to try to get to the truck. There's no way I'll get to the truck in time, but looks like it's going to be a pretty epic sunset, or was an epic sunset. But there's already, probably can't see it on camera now, you can't see it, but there's already stars shining in the sky, so it's time to get my fat ass out of here and back to the truck. Hopefully hopefully I come up on Bambi's dad on the way out, but I doubt it. So I guess you guys can probably hear it. through a bag of chips. But you can see all that thick scrub oak back there. The deer have been bedding down in that. I'm kind of, their trail goes right around the side of that tree right there. I'm going to stay off of their trails just because I'm going to put scent down in their trails. But we've had so little rain that it's just, everything out here is crunchy. It's getting actually hard to see out here. I do have a flashlight with me, but I'm not going to break that out if I don't absolutely have to. There's no reason to announce my presence to any deer that don't already see me. But I'll tell you what, this is absolutely a beautiful place to spend a Sunday afternoon. Whether I got a deer or not, it's absolutely beautiful out here. It'll be just my luck that right when I get to the truck and start driving down the mountain, I'll see a whole shitload of them in the headlights. It's amazing to me how much brighter it looks in camera. It's definitely dark out here. I don't know how far I'm going to have service, but we'll see. With the exception of my fat ass walking through this potato chip grass, it's dead quiet out here. All right, peace out, Anthony. Oh, I see the road. About, I don't know, 300 yards. I just see headlights and tail slapped through trees. Now, if I do get out to the road where I'm parked, and I have service out there, which I don't believe I do, then again, I'm surprised I have service here. I'll try to show you guys just how crowded the hiking area is out here. Most people come out here. There's a place. It's no secret where I'm at. Up on the Mount Laguna in San Diego. And there's a hiking spot, like a little destination called Wall of the Woods. And that's a little, people call it a lake. It's a fucking pond. That'd be west of the road. And I decided to go east. Because I kind of walked this area a week or so ago, and I saw quite a bit of deer sign. When I got here today, I walked in a little farther than I was sitting at, And I walked in to see if the bedding area that I thought was actually back there is an actual bedding area. And I saw more deer sign back there than I've seen in any other spot on this mountain. So that tells me that proximity to the water and the fact that not many people are hiking back through here, these deer are using this area pretty heavily. So I pretty much committed myself to not hunting up here next year. There's a couple other spots that I want to check out, but I am going to put some trail cameras out through here. I'm gonna hit it really hard on the scouting this year, due to other circumstances at home. I wasn't really able to scout this year like I wanted to, but things are starting to calm down, and things are settled in at the new house, so I'll be able to do a lot of scouting the rest of the winter and over the summer. Hopefully I'll be able to fill all my tags in the first, say, month of season next year. I'll tell you what, deer or no deer, it's absolutely beautiful. Hell, I can't even really see where I'm going. I just know what direction my truck is. Like, there's too much technology out there to prevent you from getting lost. If you're getting lost in the woods, you're an idiot. Alright, I'm getting closer to the road, so I'm going to a little bit. And it's not like you can shoot a deer right now if I saw one, because I can't even see my sight pin on my bow. I'm actually really surprised I still have cell coverage right here. I know that driving up the mountain I lose coverage. So. I don't know if you can see it through the trees or not, but you can't really see it on camera. Well, there's a little quick flash of the headlights. That's where I got to get to. And I know the video quality's shit, but I have 0 bars for service, so I'm actually surprised I can even do a live stream from right here. I mean, can you guys hear how loud that is walking through here? like every deer for a half a mile knows I'm walking through. All right, once I get over this little hump, it's all downhill with a trick. One of my main concerns hiking in and out of here in the dark is not getting lost. It's not falling. It's the fucking mountain lions. I have seen, how bitchin' does that look? I've seen more mountain lions this season than I have deer. I had one spot where I had a trail camera that I actually quit hunting that spot because of the amount of mountain lions I was getting on trail cam. All right, I see the truck. I took the hard way out of there. I went up over the hill. I could have went around it. My hands are fucking frozen. I'm wearing like little tiny thin gloves. All right. We got people parking up here for, I don't know, I guess they're gonna go on a night hike. Enjoy those mountain lions. So we have an abundance of mountain lions in San Diego County. They're protected, yet they're starting to show up in residential neighborhoods. All right, back to the truck. All right, guys. Pop the phone in the holder there in the truck. Throw it on the charger because my battery told me about 15-20 minutes ago it was low. All right.
Recording. 2 channels started.
Normally right now I'd be taking off the camo and throwing it in the scent proof bag and all that, but considering I didn't even wash it last time I was out, I'm just gonna wear the camo home, call it good. All right. All right, well, that's a wrap. That's a wrap on the day for deer hunting, and quite possibly a wrap on the season. I'm not quite sure. I know for a fact I won't be able to make it out tomorrow just because I have to do some adulting. And I don't know whether I'll make it out Tuesday or not for the very last day of the season. So that might have been the final hunt. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see. I'm going to... I can't see this car behind. Oh, it's back there. I'm gonna go ahead and flip around here, and I want a blind corner, so I'm gonna back up. I'm not just gonna do U-turn through the blind corner, but I can see cars coming, but not that well. It's easier to back up and just pull out, you know. So I'm gonna keep the camera rolling. Screw it. I know for a fact I'm gonna want to cell service in just a second here. It'll cut out for a couple of minutes, and then it'll come back. But unless YouTube kills the live stream for the amount of time that it cuts out, I'm just going to keep this going for a little while. So if it does cut out, you know, grab yourself a beer, roll one up, and come on back and see if I can get around the corner here so you guys can see the sunset. It just looks fucking bitchin'. It's like purple and pink and orange. Yeah, see, it's already starting to cut out. But once I get around this corner here, I'll make this little left, and you get a kind of good view of the sunset. But once I make this right, it's just fucking badass. It's probably all grainy and shitty video, but I'm just surprised that I actually have service. If I can make it down to the little viewpoint here, some of the best sunsets I've ever seen in my life leaving the deer woods. I should actually do a video, like a slideshow thing of some of the sunsets I got last year. They're all mostly still photos, so I can't do like a YouTube video, but I could do like a slideshow type video. But there are some last year that were just amazing. This year as well, but this year I was more focused on, you know, killing deer and getting out of here, you know, getting home. Because I do have a longer drive home now than I used to, so I didn't stop and look around as much at sunset, but
leaving the deer woods for what might just have been my last hunt of the season. Season's on Tuesday, and I have things I have to do tomorrow, so I'll be able to get back out on Tuesday, but we'll see. I'm gonna really be upset if I have an unpunched deer tag come the first of the year, because that's like every hunter's nightmare, is to have a wasted tag in their pocket. It's funny, the speed limit on this road's 55, but I won't do 55 just because I know the truck doesn't handle fucking corners like it, you know. It's meant to go straight. Seth, cheers, brother. We're just leaving the deer woods on the way home. How badass is that sunset, though? This dude coming up behind me is hauling fucking ass. I'm doing 50, so I'm still doing under the speed limit, which I bitch about people doing that on the freeway, but on a mountain road where if I go off the side of the road here, it's a good, I don't know, probably 900 feet to the bottom of the fucking hill. So I really don't feel like in that ride. Because, you know, that's one of those rides you only take once, and when they find your body, bury it in a Tic Tac box. Now, when I do come up here on the motorcycle, I'll do 75, 80 up this road. But, you know, that's on the motorcycle. That thing handles the corner a lot better than a fucking truck. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful up here. This is I'd say it's like my number one happy spot, but it's probably number two. You know, I told my wife, you know, when I die, cremate me, put part of me in the ocean, part of me in the mountains, and part of me in the desert. All right, so now we'll have good cell service all the way through. So, oh man, what a day, what a day. I didn't decide until almost 2 o'clock to come out and go deer hunt. You know, when I got home yesterday from my hunt, I had said that I was done. You know, season ends on Tuesday, and I know I can't hunt tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. But I had said, fuck it, season's over. I'm just going to call it. And then I decided last minute today to just come out and at least try, you know. I went to a whole new spot. Didn't do any of my normal rituals. You know, I usually do the same. I was watching in dead downwind, and today I didn't do that. You know, I just figured that, fuck it, I'm going. I'm going to go against all my rituals, everything I know. I'm not going to worry about scent control, not going to worry about any of that. I was going to check out a whole new area anyway. So, and it went exactly as I expected. I saw a lot of deer sign and no deer. just so y'all know, I'm doing 85 miles an hour, and these people are passing me like I'm not even here. And, you know, even though I'm doing 85, I know for a fact Highway Patrol loves to hang out between the exit I'm coming up to and the exit past that. So I won't speed through. I mean, I'm speeding, but I won't really speed through here just because I know for a fact where Highway Patrol sits at. A lot of these people, we're going east right now. We're heading out of San Diego towards Arizona. And a lot of these people are, you know, it's Sunday night, so a lot of them are heading back to Arizona or whatever. And they don't realize where Highway Patrol sits. So I know for a fact there's two of them that sit out here, one right at this exit and one at the next exit. And sometimes they sit between the exits, like in the little median off to the side of the road. And I'll let these idiots go and get pinned up by Highway Patrol, you know? So it doesn't look like Highway Patrol's sitting here, so I'm still gonna only I'm doing 80. They technically won't pull you over if you're doing under 85. Just because we're so far out of town. We're 45 minutes out of San Diego. So they usually don't pull you over. The ones that do sit out here, you know, they know my truck, they know my Jeep. They see me out here on a daily basis. So they really don't mess with me, but they love those tourists doing, you know, 90, 95. But once I get past this next exit, I'll definitely speed up, and because I know there won't be another Highway Patrol until the exit right past my exit, and the next exit past me is the end of the San Diego County line anyway, so it's kind of a no man's land. It's right between two counties. Sort of like the train station on Yellowstone, for all of you that watch that. I have to take a shower when I get home because I fucking stink. I poured that, I didn't do all my scent control, you know, laundry and shower and all that. I did spray myself down with, you know, scent killer when I got out there, but I have 2 bottles of deer piss left over, so I poured fucking half a bottle of deer piss all over my boots while I was out in the deer woods, and I'll tell you what, I stink. Like, it's bad. And it does here. Let's do this. I got, the wife sent me a text message, and she's got dinner cooking. She's got duck cooking up right now, so go home and take a quick shower and eat some duck. And then probably Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to go hit up the lake, try to catch a sturgeon and a lightning trout. So I'll be doing a live stream out there while I'm fishing. Hopefully be able to catch a big old dinosaur looking sturgeon on the live stream. And then if I'm lucky, I'll catch a lightning trout. We'll see. I ordered a pretty cool tripod for the phone. So when I'm out at the lake and places like that where I can actually set it up, I'll be able to get good video. The video up in the deer woods is shit. You know, I'm surprised I even have cell service up there. But, you know, rather have a little bit of service than no service. So, but like I've been saying, you know, come after New Year's, I'm going to be, obviously deer season's over, so there won't be as much content on the deer. I will be doing videos when I'm out scouting for deer. I'm going to hit it really hard this year on the scouting. I'll probably start scouting this week, moving around trail cameras and, you know, finding new locations. But I'll be doing some videos on my scouting for next season. And I'm going to be doing a lot of desert. And then come April, fishing starts kicking back into high gear. I won't be able to do live videos, obviously, because I'll be miles out in the ocean and there's no cell coverage out there. But I'll be taking the GoPro and doing a lot of filming of the tuna fishing and doing videos on that. And then as I can do live videos in the desert and at the lake, I'll be doing those. My goal is next couple to really blow up the channel and put out some really cool content. A lot of outdoor stuff. You know, I'll put up some stupid stuff here and there, but mostly outdoors. Probably a lot of stuff with the dogs. Now that deer season's over, I'll be taking the dogs out to the woods a lot. So my end goal is to be able to monetize the channel. And, you know, I'm not looking to get rich or anything like that off of YouTube. But it'd be nice to be able to pay for the gas to get out to these spots I'm doing videos. And, you know, being retired, I have nothing but time to do that. So I'm going to focus a lot more on putting up some new content. But, you know, right now I only got 150 or 160 subscribers. My next goal is to get up to the 500 subscriber mark. And then just hit, you know, 500 increments past that. So, but I can't do that alone. It's all you guys, you know. You guys are the ones that are going to help get me there by watching and liking and subscribing and, you know, comments and all of that. It all helps. So, but you know, if there's particular content that you guys want to see or don't want to see, you know, drop a comment on a video and let me know. Because if I'm putting out stuff that you guys don't want to watch, I'm wasting my time and yours. And I prefer not to waste your time. I have nothing but time to waste. But I know that for all of you, when you're watching YouTube videos or YouTube Live, you know, it's a new form of entertainment. So you don't want to watch stuff that, you know, you don't want to watch. So let me know. Let me know on the videos or whatever I put out, you know. If you like it, let me know. If you don't, let me know. That way I can start catering the videos to what people actually want to see. Because we all know that, you know, scrolling through YouTube, you come up on a bunch of bullshit that you're not interested in or that you don't care about or, you know, that's obviously fake. You know, perfect example, I scrolled through, just scrolling through YouTube the other day and came up on a video talking about Snoop Dogg getting kicked out of a car dealership. And so I watched about 5 minutes of that video, and it's talking about how, you know, Snoop Dogg walks into a car dealership that he just bought, and he was wearing sweats and a hoodie, and they treated him like that and kicked him out and all that. Well, that's bullshit. Anybody that knows anything about Snoop Dogg knows that the man does not own a car dealership. So not only is, content like that total bullshit, but it could also technically be considered defamation of character because they're using, Snoop Dogg. Now, if they would have talked about like, oh, Bob Jones walked into this, brand new luxury car dealership, well, whatever, But content like that is what pisses me off, because people are listening to this thinking it's like real, and it's not. So I'm trying to put out real content for real Americans about real shit, like I said, a lot of my content's going to be outdoor related stuff. Some of it's not. I do a lot of cooking, a lot of smoking of meats on the meat smoker, a lot of tinkering around on shit in the garage, a lot of woodwork. I'll be putting out content with all kinds of different stuff. So hit that subscribe button and see what the hell's coming out of my stupid channel next, because you never know. One day it could be something really stupid, one day it could be something really cool. And for a little while I'm not going to worry about copyright on music and all that, because obviously the copyright doesn't really affect me unless I monetize those videos, which right now I can't monetize those videos because the YouTube's requirements have not been met with the amount of subscribers and watch hours. So I'm not going to worry about, there will be times on the video where I'll be doing a live video just screwing around in the garage, but I'll have some cool music rocking in the background. So there's going to be some cool stuff coming out, especially now that deer season's over. I got nothing but time on my hands, so I got time to actually focus on other stuff. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna race that much this year, but there will be, the races that I do. I will be putting out content from the desert races, which that could be really cool. The first person view. I'll have the GoPro set up on my helmet, so you'll be able to basically ride along with me at the races and experience what the desert race is like from my point of view. Now, I'm not going to try to go hard and be competitive this year on the racing. It's going to be more for fun, just because, I'm getting older. When I crash, I don't just bounce, I brake. My last crash I had put me out for a year and a half. Went through a couple really gnarly surgeries, and my shoulder will never be the same again after that. There's actually a video on my channel. It's called From Dirt to Hurt, and it's probably the dumbest video you'll ever see, but it's a bunch of clips that I edited together from some of the desert racing, some just riding. But towards the end of that video is the hurt part, where it shows my crash, where I tore my shoulder up, tore every muscle, ligament, and tendon off of the bone, from the collarbone to the elbow. And that was a pretty brutal crash. So there will be more content coming out like that. Hopefully no more crash videos. If I do crash, then absolutely it's going on YouTube, because, you got to be able to laugh at yourself. But it should be a good year. It should be a really good year for video. Most of the hunting seasons are over, so I won't really be doing much hunting video. I'll be doing a lot of long-range shooting, 1,000 yards plus. Shooting, 1,000 yards plus. So that'll be cool. We'll be putting out some cool content. planning on doing a lot more live streams. Even if it's just like sitting at home doing nothing, you know. So, and then I threw the dash cam in the truck, so I'll probably throw some stupid drivers videos up and all kinds of shit. I'm hoping that with the way things are looking at the house now that we're settled into the new house and you know all that's all settled, hoping to do a little more traveling. So I'll probably, you know, on the road trips I'll be doing live video road trips and videos of some really cool spots we're going to check out. I'm planning on doing a holy shit, it just got windy out here. I'm 300 yards from the border, so I'm planning on doing some video where hopefully I'm gonna go out and do some video where I talk to the Border Patrol and get actual information from Border Patrol about what they're seeing on our southern border, how the influx of, you know, illegal immigration has been going the last 4 years, and what happens after January 20th when you know, the new president takes office and his new border policies come into effect. So that could be some really cool content as well. You know, it won't be the bullshit that you see from the regular media with all their edited up bullshit. I also want to do an interview with the owner of these two gas stations right here. As you can see, right when I get around this corner, it's going to be hard to see because the gas station lights wash it out. But he's got an old helicopter, an old military helicopter, up on top of the gas station there. And from what I understand, he's a Vietnam vet that was a helicopter pilot. So I'd like to do an interview with him for YouTube and get some stories from him. And you know, how did he get that helicopter and all that bullshit. So, but it's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a really fun year. Do a lot of going to do a lot of off-roading in the Jeep this year. So we'll get a lot of that. We'll get a lot of the stuff out in the state parks. Like I said, a lot of fishing. And speaking of Border Patrol, there's Border Patrol sitting there right there. So it's gonna be a good year. Gonna be a real good year. But we'll do I'm halfway tempted to go down to like the beaches in San Diego and do little street interviews with people, just because I know that there's some really cool people in San Diego, but we got more than our fair share of fucking idiots, and I'd love to go interview some stupid ass idiots down at the beach, just on random stupid stuff. So, but that's you know, the beach used to be a 20-minute drive for me. Now it's like an hour and a half drive. So when I say that I'm really close to the border, all those lights that you see out there, those are all in Mexico. On this road right here, you can kick a football over the border. It's, you know, you can't see it right now because it's dark, but I'll be doing I can't do it tomorrow, but within the week, I'm gonna do a little trip down the border wall and do a video on the border wall and kind of show you guys all that. So I gotta get some stuff situated with the laptop. I'm having issues with it. But once I get the laptop fixed, I'll be able to edit up the videos. I'm not going to edit out, content that's relevant. I'm just going to edit it for, basically take it off of the GoPro and, be able to get rid of the segments that are boring and stupid or whatever, that have no meaning, and just keep real content. So we'll see how things go. I got to take the laptop in and have it figured out, because I don't know what's going on with it, but that thing is slower than a goddamn snail right now. I don't know if there's like a corrupted file or what, but I'm not a computer guy, so I can't figure it out. All right, well, we're in my stupid little town. This is, if you blink, you're gonna miss it. I live in a town of less than 1,000 people. This right here is all tourists. This is a hot springs resort, and they treat the locals like shit. We're fucking scum because we live out in the middle of the rural area, and they're trying to attract in basically what they're trying to attract in is like all the socialites and the all these people that are fucking basically douchebags. They're attracting yuppie douchebags. So, but that could have been a really cool, if they would have done it right, could have been a really cool spot for the town. But they kind of treat the townspeople like we're scum. So, all right, guys, I'm about to pull into the house, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill this live stream. And thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe. And for those of you that are following my boy Wavy T, we'll see you over on his live. And then check out everybody else that you guys see in the chat here. Help everybody else out. Check out their channels as well, because a lot of the people in the chat here are some bitching content as well that you guys might enjoy. So make sure to follow each other and help everybody out. On that note, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, make someone's day and tell them to fuck off.